Guys, I wanted to redo this video because I wanted to be 1000% crisp. But I'm going back to the Monique is not helping her argument talking point because I think this really should be said. So I may change the title of it when it goes on YouTube, but I don't know about that. I just may do that, but because I feel like the importance of this message is very need to be said. By the way, as you see on the screen, please subscribe to my YouTube page right here. This is my YouTube page, the Jimmy J. Smith Network. I will be delighted and honored if you can subscribe to my page, live and directed for the Freaked Out Day 32. So I just wanted to get an understanding of this. So Monique is not really helping herself because, number one, she's talking about gender issues and a racial issue. And like I said in the initial recording before I was so thrown off, you can't have that both ways because only white women, for the most part, can only talk about gender issues for the most part. That's just a white woman thing for the most part. You know, so I would not be so quick to jump on the gender issues because a lot of times when black women talk about gender issues, guess what? They become classified as a feminist, and I don't think Monique is a feminist. At best, she might be egotistical. She is a Sagittarius, that is, at best. Now, Monique, please don't come on my YouTube page and get on my ass like you did DJ Charlemagne. So I just want to make that clear. I do think Monique is worth more than $500,000. Let's just make that clear. Let's make that clear. Sister Monique Hicks is worth more than $500,000. And she should not take no fucking $500,000. Let's make this clear as day. However, I think Monique is going about it the wrong way by counting our brother Chris Rock's and our brother Dave Chappelle's money. Because my thing is, you're not on the level of Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock. Chris Rock is considered one of the top 10 greatest comedians of all time. Like him or love him, think he's funny. I think Chris Rock is funny as hell. He's a good storyteller. He does his thing, but that's not the point. You're talking about a guy who's on Comedy Central's top 10 all time. Dave Chappelle, I don't know where he is on Comedy Central, but I know this as a fact that Chris Rock is on the list. You know, it's documented there. You know, we're talking about icons. You have not reached quote unquote icon status just yet, unfortunately. And Dave Chappelle been like the Miami Dolphins, aka Miami Coffins, dead in the grave per se, in terms of being an active performer. However, when Dave Chappelle wakes up from the coffin, he can sell out football stadiums compared to what Monique does. You know, Monique is still doing shit at the Laugh Factory and at the I can't even think of that comedy club out here in Houston. But for the most part, our sister Monique is not on their level. You know, this is not a diss to you. However, I do believe you've been lowballed. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot have it both ways. You can't say this is a racial issue and they're paying these brothers $20 million a pop, $20 million a special, and you can't say it's a gender issue when Amy Schumer just got tens of millions of dollars. So if it was just a gender issue, you need to pick a fucking struggle. Is this a gender issue or is this a fucking racial issue? Now, they might have said something racist to this woman in the back room. I don't know. My blackness will not permit me to say this is to leave race out, because they might have called her a monkey, ate, fat black bitch. I don't know that. I will say this: you don't need to be counting other dudes' money. I say at best, $5 million is her best point. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about you're getting paid significantly lower than Dave Chappelle, and so has Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes have a little bit more of a leveraged argument than you do. You know what I'm saying? Because Wanda Sykes is funny. She's a lot funnier than you, and again, this is not a diss. I love me some Monique Hicks. But let's just keep it 1,010, sister. Let's just keep it 1,010, sister. You're not on the level of Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock. And this is not a diss to you, sister. You are an iconic individual. Or you could be an iconic individual. Let me clarify that. You know, because compared to her, they are icons. Let's just be real. Because Dave Chappelle can sell out Reliance Stadium, NRG Stadium, or the Toyota Center at any given time. He sells out Radio City Hall. He's selling out big venues. When have you performed in a big venue as the main act and sell out? I just want you to understand that. When have Monique starred in a $100 million box office hit, smash hit? I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of factors to go along with it. This is not a diss to you, Monique. I love me some Monique. I think she was funny as hell in Almost Christmas. But she even brought up the point. But people didn't go see Almost Christmas to see your ass. Unfortunately. No shade thrown. I'm talking like a big brother to a big sister. Like a little brother to a big sister. And we got to realize and know when to stay in our lane. And she needs to stay in her lane. She needs to stay in her lane. So, the thing is, like DJ Charlamagne said, if she thinks she's worth more than $500,000, she need to go on a big comedy tour across the country, and sell out, and then come back to the negotiation table. You have options. You have HBO that could fuck with you. You have Stars or Showtime. You have a lot of options there. So don't make a bigger issue than it is. Again, Monique is worth more than $500,000. I don't have any problem saying that she's worth more than $500,000. However, you're not on Chris Rock or Dave Chappelle's level. At best, you're $5 million in. You know, you getting mad at everybody talking about I would pay her $2 million, and $2 million I think is clearly fair. Angela Yee said it best. $2 million is clearly fair to her. Anything under $1 million is unfair. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Anything $5 million, over $5 million, is probably pushing it for you. So it is what it is. Once again, this your boy, live and direct, in full effect of 832. Y'all already know how I do. Peace out.